In this tutorial, we're going to look at Voki. Voki is an online avatar generator, and with the avatars you can make them talk. You can use your own voice or you can use a computer-generated voice. So we're going to look at Voki. To get to Voki, you're just going to go to voki.com, voki.com. I have already logged in. You can create a free account to create Vokis. And once you log in, you're going to come to your Voki creator page, and it will already start with a randomly generated Voki character. And kind of fun thing about Voki is as you move your cursor around, you're going to see your Voki kind of follow your cursor, which is kind of fun. Now, if you don't like this Voki and you want another randomly generated Voki, you're going to click the die, and when the die stops rolling, you'll get a new Voki character. If you still don't like that Voki, you can roll the die again, and you can keep rolling the die until it gives you a Voki that you want to work with. So another way that you can look at the characters is to actually go into the Customize Your Character section and click the person here. And this will allow you to choose a Voki from categories. So here we are, we're in the animal category, and so we have a pig, there's dogs, there's all kinds of Voki characters in there. If we don't like that, we can click on the next category to go to the next category. Or if you want to scroll to see more categories, you're going to click the left or right arrows here across the top, and that will show you all of the different Voki characters. And you can see there's everything, I mean there's just every possible character imaginable in here. So if you didn't want necessarily a character but you wanted to do a happy face, you have that option too. Now I'm actually going to look in here and choose a person because that way we will see some more things that you can do to customize that person. And so we will look in here and we'll go to our classic characters and I'll choose this person. Alright, now depending on the Voki that you choose, you may be able to change their hair style, or you might be able to change the mouth style. So you can have that choice, and if it's a man, you can actually give it a mustache. You also have the option of changing their clothing. And again, it's divided into categories, so you can scroll through the categories and find a clothing style that's appropriate. And again, sometimes you can give them hats too. And you can add some bling, so if you want to give them some glasses, or maybe you want them to have a necklace of some kind, you can go ahead and do that for your Voki. And there's also some other options that you have depending on the Voki that you choose. So when you get that done, you'll notice that over here you can also do some tweaking. So maybe you want to make your Voki's mouth bigger or smaller. You can do that, and you can adjust the size of their nose, their body, and you can change their height, so you can make them taller or shorter, and you can change the width, and this basically applies to the width of their head. You can also tweak the colors a little bit. You can tweak the color of the mouth, the skin, the hair, makeup if that's appropriate. So maybe we want to have some brown in our hair instead. So there's some tweaks that you can do for that Voki as well. So once you get your character customized the way you want it, go ahead and click Done. And again, we just went through all of these steps right here and customize your character. Now you can choose a background for your Voki, so we'll click the background button. And again, you have different categories that you can go through. If you want just a plain background, or if you want a sports related background, you have those options. So you can go ahead and find an indoor, outdoor, nightlife, there's just a variety of different options to put backgrounds on. This folder means that you can actually search your computer and use your own background. So if you have an image file that you want to use, you can do that. We'll go ahead and click Done there. The player is the border around the outside edge of your Voki. You can actually change the color of that, so if you wanted it to maybe match your Voki a little bit more, you could change the player. So we'll click Done there. Now the cool thing about doing a Voki is that you can actually give it a voice. So you have the option of using your phone. It will give you a telephone number to call and a passcode. You call that phone number, you enter the passcode, and it will allow you to record your voice. You can type in your text, and you can play it, preview it here. And here you can choose an accent or a language, and you can also choose a voice style. So obviously this is a girl, so we'll maybe give her a girl's voice. And you can see behind it gives you the country of origin, so this would be a Scottish voice. And you can change that as many times as you need to. So you can type in your text, or if you have a microphone, you can actually speak in your text, and then your Voki will have your voice. Now, because I'm doing a screencast right now, I'm not going to show you that because it wouldn't accept it since I'm already using my microphone to do the screencast. Or if you have audio stored on your computer, you can actually upload an audio file. So go ahead and make your voice changes, and then you'll click Done. And after you've made all of your changes, you'll want to click Publish. Give your Voki a name. So if your students were doing this, you could have your students use their name. And it will take a minute to go ahead and save that Voki, and it tells you that your scene has been saved. Then you'll come to a place where you can decide what you want to do with your Voki. The first thing, if you're going to embed your Voki into a website, you'll want to choose the size of the Voki. This is your embed code, and so we'll simply just copy that. And if we were going to put that on the NPS page, if you have a web page, that's one way that you could do that. So we'll edit this web page, and I'll go down to the bottom here so that you can see what this looks like. And to do this, we'll want to click on the source code button, because we're going to copy and paste that source code that we just copied off of our Voki page, and we're going to put it in here. So I'm going to go ahead and paste, and I'll click Edit Article, and we'll scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, and here is the Voki that we just created. So that's how you can embed a Voki into a School Fusion page.